guess like welcome to our place.
Welcome. We're not going to show you around yet because we're still settling in and things aren't quite the way we want them.
No, there's still like a lot of stuff not where it should be, but we were like, we gotta sit down. We gotta do a sit down video. It's been a really long time, I feel like.
And it's kind of fun to have our own place right now that we're not like, okay, is anyone coming home? What's our schedule like today?
Are we in the hotel room?
Right.
What country are we in?
Actually, who am I kidding? I like that part.
You like it?
I like that part too. But yeah, so we're finally settling in and we were gonna do a Rose Week, Thorn Week this week. It's been a while. I feel like we have to get back on that train.
Ultimately, the plan is, now that we're here, is to, I don't want to say we're gonna do 2 videos a week, but it'll be a lot easier to at least get out maybe 2 videos every other week or something like that, on top of the one that we've been doing for the last 2 years.
That's crazy.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It has been 2 years.
Okay, do you want to go first for Rose Week, Thorn Week? Or, I don't know yours this week. Something juicy for us this week?
No. But I do have some. Being back in the city is a lot of fun and we're finally, like we said, settling down, but we got our bikes out of storage and I forgot how much I missed riding my bike.
Is this your Rose Week?
Yeah, it's my Rose Week. Why is that not? Isn't that not a good week?
No, it's good. It is good.
Because what I realized is we had an event in the city the other night and I was like, oh, how are we gonna get there? When you live in the city, you can bike. Well, at least for the next like couple weeks until it's bad weather.
It snows.
But I'm pretty excited about that and I'm looking at them right now on our balcony, so that's also making me very happy.
You do look good.
But, so that's my Rose Week.
That's your Rose Week? Okay.
Isn't it good?
It's great.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And I know people are making fun of me, but you get to places way faster biking. It's a
no parking.
Yeah, and it's like a little bit scarier because you don't even care about my
I care so much.
She's fixing her pants. That must mean everyone else thinks my Rose Week sucks too.
That is the
but anyways, that made me happy inside and it's like you do a little exercise, you get to places faster.
It is.
Fresh air, 10 out of 10, would recommend, and I love it.
I do really love it too. I love it. It's great. It's a great Rose Week.
What's your Rose Week? Tell us about your Rose Week, babe. Okay, why is it so much better than my Rose Week?
It's not so much better, but in order to tell my Rose Week, I kind of have to start with my Thorn.
Okay,
so
go for it.
Okay. So my Thorn, I just want to get more pitties. So basically, my Thorn Week is that I managed to somehow, shut up, slip a rib. Like, I guess it would be about a week and a half or 2 ago now.
I don't know how long. You don't even know when you slipped it.
I know. It was bothering me for a little bit, but I'm the worst. I always hurt myself, so I just kind of ignore it and ignore it and ignore it, and it eventually goes away. But this time, Steph was like, you need to go to the doctor because I couldn't move around.
Well, the worst part is that usually you're just like, you massage it or whatever, but it wasn't feeling any better.
Yeah, it was only getting worse and it was really, really hurting while I was breathing. And so I really couldn't even sitting there, I was in so much pain. So finally I was like, okay, I need to go see the massage therapist. And I went to go see an RMT and she did a little diagnosing and looked at me and she was like, I can't help you with whatever's going on. She's like, I really think it's more internal than a massage would get at. She's like, I think it has to do with probably your ribs. So yeah, so that was the bad part. Like you walked me over there.
Yeah, I've never seen you kind of, like you've been having a little bit of back issues I feel like lately these days. But it was totally different than what I feel like you've had before. And you couldn't even stand. She was kind of like grandpa-ing, like shuffling over.
I would all of a sudden just start sweating profusely because it would like hit me in the wrong way and it would just be like this, you know, like when you get a wave of pain and you just sweat. It was really,
you're in
gross.
Rough shape.
But anyway, luckily he could see me that day, the chiropractor. So that's my Thorn Week, is that I was all kinds of messed up. But my Rose Week was that, I have 2, can I share 2?
Because you just want to double the fun?
Okay, my first Rose Week was that I was talking to
I still like you, even though you didn't like my Rose Week.
Okay.
Just let you know.
I love you.
I'm gonna bike by myself around the city. Sorry, I just wanted to interrupt because I felt sad still about my own Rose Week.
Okay, my Rose Week is that my chiropractor was super nice. He's like this tall, good looking guy, but I was in so much pain I really couldn't focus on much. And
he's super nice, tall, and good looking.
Yeah, none of that like makes it any better, but I feel like we were just really hitting it off. We were chatting and whatever. And he does like a bunch of stuff and it was awful. I was so worried that I was being unfriendly because I was just in so much pain and I couldn't even like see straight. So I felt like I wasn't chatting enough, but then he did his like chiropractor magic and it was disgusting. disgusting. Like it popped back into place. I've been back to see him again and he's like literally saved my life. But the real rose of this.
Well, he's an angel, one.
Yeah, is that I was like, I think he's gay. Like I think I got, you know, a couple of vibes, and then just some of the things that we were talking about, and I was openly like, oh, my girlfriend and all this stuff. And I feel like he was really on the I don't, you know, when you just get the vibe, they're interested, or that you kind of have this connection, and you're like, I feel you.
Didn't you guys just talk about a lot about TV, and then a lot of his favorites were all gay people?
Yeah,
too.
so I was like, okay, something whatever. But he didn't, it wasn't like, I don't know, he could have very well not been gay too, but then I came home and obviously I had to creep him, and I was like, I feel like I could find out who this guy is, you know, with social media these days. So I found his Instagram, and he has an adorable boyfriend, and they have a cat, and he's a big homo, and it was just like really
big homo, yeah. And he saved your life.
Yeah, so he was just like, he's a 10 out of 10 all around, and I just had a great time.
Yeah.
If anyone needs any chiro recommendations, I got you. Yeah. Okay, and my other rose.
Oh yeah, I forgot
this was just really short.
I forgot you were doing two, my bad.
Everybody listen to me.
It's the Kristen show. No, just kidding.
Come on. Come on. But I specifically didn't even tell you this story last night because I was like, oh, this is fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot, because I was like, what are you doing?
So I was walking Jameson last night, and all of a sudden I hear this guy who's like a couple feet from me, and he goes, I got an Audi. And I was like, what? I looked at him and I was like, is this guy trying to tell me that he has an Audi? And
like
then I
a
saw,
car?
Yeah, like,
or an Audi.
An Audi.
Oh,
like an
I was
Audi.
thinking like an Audi.
No,
belly button. And I was like,
that would have been even
maybe.
Better. But yeah, so I was like, what is this guy talking about? Like, you have an Audi? Congratulations. So I looked at him, and then I noticed he was talking into this tiny little speaker thing, or what do you call it? Walkie-talkie. And he was like a parking guy, and he was helping, and there was an Audi coming in, and he was like, oh, I got the Audi, like, I'm gonna park him or whatever. And so I looked at him and I was like, oh my God, I was like, I thought you were trying to tell me that you personally had got an Audi. And I was like, congratulations. And he laughed and he was like, oh, I think maybe you had to be there.
And my good week was
the moral of the story is that I had a funny moment with a stranger, and it was,
oh my goodness. I was like, okay, I'm on board for this story. I'm totally on board. I'm like, where's this going? This sounds good. And then when you're like slowing down, I was like, there has to be more. There has to be more.
Okay, I'm gonna cut that.
Yeah.
It was really funny in real life. It was really funny.
But babe, I'm glad you didn't tell me last night, because that story twice would have been too much to handle. We should have ended it on that.
Okay, what's your thorn, babe?
I can't top your good week though, or your rose week.
I only had one, remember?
You had two.
I cut the other.
No, you're not cutting that. That's going in for sure. So my thorn week was, we went to the dog park last weekend with Jordan, Dave, and Kyle, and then ourselves and Jameson. And it was fun. They were being good boys. But then I had the only poop bag left, and
this should have been my rose week.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, this might be one that you have to be there for too, but I'll try to describe it. You can chip in because you know it. But all of a sudden we look over and Kyle has like a poop dangler out of his butt, and he's freaking out.
It was a pretty
because
big one, too.
Because obviously, one, like, that's probably not comfortable. Two, he's in front of all of his dog friends.
Yeah.
And then, but then he tries, because he can't get it out, he tries licking it.
God.
You would have thought someone died. We were like, no, God. But you could tell he was like rattled.
Yeah.
So then I didn't know what to do, and he tried to get it like out, and I know you're supposed to be very gentle if you take care of that for the dog. But I was like, I have to help him, and I had the only poop bag, and Kristen was like petting him, and I had to grab the poo out of his
bag.
With
and
the
there was
bag.
already poo in the bag, remember?
Yeah, so I had to
had to do the double
poo
grab.
And then, really good. Not only did I have to do that, but now the whole dog park is watching, because they thought that maybe someone died because we were screaming so loud at him. So then
we were screaming just to try to get him to stop
licking it.
His poo. His own poo. But
yeah, that was pretty bad.
Instead of getting him to stop doing that, it just made everyone at the dog park look at what we were doing.
Yeah, you did say I was a good dog aunt.
Yeah, you were a good aunt.
You said good dog aunt. But anyways, that was my bad week, and
thorn
that was my thorn week.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I think we should definitely get into like the groove of doing more of these again, honey.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think so too.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I think people say they like them, but
yeah.
it might just be really nice to us. Everyone's pretty nice, so I feel like they're just like,
yeah,
do they really like it, or are they just good people?
I bet you that they're gonna ask you to tell them your Rose Week again.
I hate you. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you again
very soon
in a couple days.
Okay,
all right,
guys.
Bye. I hate you.
Bye.
No.
Cause you know how they're crazy.
I hate you. I'm being a dick, but
you are being a dick.
No, so I was walking Jameson yesterday, and I was just
I do want to know the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you'd stop talking, I could tell you the story.
Sorry.
I should have cleared it with you before, right? That's how we clear these things.
No, I think my reaction was way better that I didn't know how good that was. I can't believe time has flown, but thank you so much for always, obviously, I don't think we say it enough, but for watching and for sticking with us, because we definitely didn't think it was going to last this long at all. Sure not. But yeah, it'll be fun. Let's see what kind of new things we can get into. Big city girls now, so we'll see.